everybody! We are here today for the second part of the tips. How do I set the neck? Who we have here? We have Bibi, the chief of happiness. Always controlling. And now let's start. So if you don't know me yet, my name is Sofia. Sofia Vettori. There is a picture of me here with my kids. And I learned violin making from my father. I learned from his father. And my father is also here. We have the whole team is in the workshop. And let's start setting this neck. So as I told you, I hold it like that. And then I already prepare this part here. I'm working already, so I just want to show you a few tips at this stage. So this stage is the stage where you want to go to the right measurements here. You want to have the right measurements here. You want to have the right measurements here, like the projection. Let me see if you can see. Like here. I don't know how to hold that you can see, but like. Okay, so the right measurements here, the projection, and the right measurements this way with the bridge to check if the fingerboard is centered with the bridge. All right, so 4 things we need to consider while we are setting the neck. So the measurement that I want to have here, it's around 6.57. It depends, because I usually make pretty puffed and arched instruments. So then I want to have this overstand a little bit taller. So I will go around 6.5. We want to have this one here 13 from the edge to the beginning of the fingerboard. All right. Then we want to have this part here that, I don't know if you can see. All right, so like that here. We want to have this one 27.5. Okay, we had some line problem, but fine. So I need to go further here. And I want this line to be always very clean, precise. I need to always double check that I'm centered with the bridge and check my projection. So right now, my projection is a little bit tall, but that's okay because I still have this is a little bit more than 13 up here, so I can go lower. So what I will do now, I will lower this part here, so my projection will be better, and also the measurement here will be perfect. So you need to combine all these things. What I want to be sure also is that this part here is completely flat. So how I do that, this is the trick I want to share today. I first make this part a little bit like coarse. So I use a rasp like that. This part has already been sealed before I made the fingerboard with a lot of glue, and this is flat already. So I just want to make it a little bit coarse, like that. You can also use, so just try to stay flat. Okay, we don't want to ruin the surface, just make it a little bit like scratch with the rasp, and then I go with the chalk like that. Okay, and then I go very slowly, keep this as flat as I can, and pressing down, and then I see here, as you can see, I need to remove from this part and this little spot. So you can do that with the flat chisel. Just tiny little bit. Like that. You can't see because my hand is in front, but you can also use a rasp, and I do like that. So in this case, I don't use a file, I use a rasp, a fine rasp, because I want to remove material. I don't want to press down something. And don't, so, like that. Remember, always keep it very flat. Okay, so as my projection is pretty high, I will not work here, never. I just want to work on this section, so my projection will be lower. Setting the neck is really fascinating. I like to do it, and I want to keep everything very, very clean and nice. Side. So let's see again. Like that. It's getting better. I will still use and while I'm working, let's say now, so I feel already my, okay, I do that. Try, be careful, because usually when you blow, then dust goes in your eyes. So then I do that, and I double check everything again. So also I look under here to see the line. So this is really nice. I want to be sure that my bridge is centered. Yeah. Now you can see, but I tell you it's centered. I want to double check this distance here. I'm at 9, so let's say I need to go 2.5 lower. Let me see if my projection is better. So my projection now is 32. 32, that means goes to 30, and 29.5, because I have to go inside here 2.5 millimeters, so this will go lower 2.5 millimeters. So 29.5, I'm still 1.5 higher. Let me double check up here. And it's still more than 13, almost 1 millimeter. So that means that what I will do now, I will work on this front part here to lower it. And while I'm lowering that, the neck will go this way, so my projection will be lower. And in the meantime, while I'm doing that, I need to also go further back, because I need to get this distance here, 6.5, 7. So how I'm doing that? I don't know. I hope this video is not too much, but let me tell you another thing that I'm checking. So here I have 9 from the fingerboard to the edge, and I'm checking also the other side. So I want to have the same measurements. So now here I have 9.5. What does it mean? It means that my neck, it's a little bit like that. So the E part, it's higher than the G. And that's okay. I never want to have the opposite. But lately I go for a standard flat, so that the distance here should be the same. So as now I have 0.5 millimeter more here, then I need to move my neck this way. So that means that to make this part going further, I need to open somewhere, okay? Or I need to make this part smaller, or I need to make this part bigger. There is no other way. So to make this part bigger, to make this neck going this way, I need to take material from here and from here. So while you do that, your neck will go this way, and the distance here and here will be matched. That's a very informative video. I hope you liked it, and I will make more, but setting the neck is so much important, so it takes time. And yeah, I put this tape here. My father loves to put tape everywhere. So yeah, just to don't damage the fingerboard, but now that I want to center it, maybe I remove it. Okay, so from your Sofia is everything. I will go on and glue that today, and the neck. and then I will start varnishing. So in the future days and weeks, you will see varnishing this beautiful violin. This fingerboard is different than what you're used to see, because this is from sonowood and it's made with maple pressed material. And this violin will go to Vermont Violins, and they are a distributor of this type of material, so I was very, very happy to try it. This new resourceable wood for my instrument. So thanks for being here. Bye bye. Ciao, ciao.